Jolupaad fans. Today we're here with our favorite guests. We have Garcia, Paul Peterson, and Joseph Blanco. So,
and Peyton.
we've seen, and Peyton actually, she's our dog of the video.
Yes.
So, we've seen these contestants' intelligence. We've seen it with Jeopardy, we've seen it with food challenges, we've also seen it with taste challenges. And we feel like that we have a lot to learn from these intelligent people. So what we're going to do today is have each of them give us a TED Talk. Now, the way this is going to work is they're going to see images on a presentation they'll be given. They do not know the images that are given to them, and so they're going to use their intelligence to improv their way to give it the best presentation to teach you something new. So if the contestants are ready, they understand, we can proceed.
Let's do it.
Let's do it? Okay.
Hi guys, my name is Luis. I'm going to be talking to you about how to build a career in HR, as you see here. And this is going to be directed to my audience here to my left. Look forward to... Very interested. So, what words do you think of when you think of HR? You think of empower, motivate, you think of human resources. You also think about reward and trains. Running trains in HR is definitely not something that you want to do. But there is a reward if you speak up and tell HR that somebody's been running trains in the office.
Oh my God.
And I want to recruit people to evaluate how good we run trains in this organization. Next. This is what it looks like when people don't tell you that people are running trains in the office. The office just explodes into flames, and it's a dangerous work environment. This is both metaphoric, symbolic, and literal. So watch out for those fires. This is what it looks like. This is called the gateway position to running trains. It starts off with 2 monkeys, and then you just get a whole pack of them. And they're usually called finance, operations. That's usually where it starts, is those 2 departments. But you start like this, and you end up running a whole damn train. Next. And this is what happens after you run a train and you weren't being safe. You end up with a pregnancy, and you're drinking beer, you're smoking marijuana, and you have babies, and then your skin color changes as you go along in the pregnancy. But if you ran the train safely, then this wouldn't be an issue. Running trains is very nice. And that is the conclusion of my TED Talk. Thank you.
Woo! Thank you, Mr. Garcia. All right, I think we had a great intermission. I think we're ready for our next speaker. So I'll give a little introduction, and then I'll let you give yourself an introduction, okay?
Sure. Thank you.
Now we have Paul Peterson here, and he's going to give his presentation.
Okay. So, welcome to my TED Talk. My name is Paul Peterson, and as you can see here, today I'm going to be focusing on how to become an amateur mixologist. So, becoming an amateur mixologist, there's 3 key factors that you need to consider. First of all is motivation. Do you have the financial means to become a mixologist? Buying the bottles, buying the alcohol, it's quite expensive. There's 3 basic drinks that everybody has to learn whenever they're becoming a mixologist. First drink, pina colada. Key main ingredients in that, you got pineapple juice, white rum, coconut cream. If you can learn that, you're good to go. Next drink that's most commonly learned as a beginner mixologist, the Blue Lagoon. The Blue Lagoon is a favorite amongst the panelists here. We have lemon, blue curacao, vodka, and lemonade. Those are their key main ingredients. If you can have all of these ingredients as a beginner startup liquor, you're going to be set for being a mixologist here. Last but not least, we have the ice pick, which features limes, ice cubes, vodka, and iced tea. So these are the three main drinks that we're going to learn here as how to become a mixologist, and we'll show you at the end of the video. Now, if you do this incorrectly, let's say you're teaching your students, or you're learning how to become a mixologist yourself, you're having your friends try all of your drinks in one night because, hey, you're curious, you've never tried to do this before, and you're gung-ho, you want to make all these drinks, you're eager to learn, you're eager to try out the new recipes, and so you have all you and your friends trying everything. This is going to be the result at the end of the night. Trust me, from personal experience, this is exactly how it's going to end. But if you end up here by the end of the night, you're doing the right thing. Now, Peyton, look, let me tell you. Coming. Let me tell you, I was a little bit drunk whenever I made this presentation because I was learning how to become a mixologist. But so, becoming a mixologist, you're gonna have those freak out moments where either you don't have the ingredients, your drink just comes out, the ratios are incorrect, you know, and you're just gonna have that freak out moment, and this is gonna be what you're looking like. You're gonna freak out, you're gonna be, you know, I have to share, whatever. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You're gonna have that freak out moment, but the key to becoming a mixologist is to keep pushing through, right? Keep pushing through, and you're just gonna make it to the end. Luckily, you're gonna have people there to help you learn your craft, and just keep pushing through, and you're no longer gonna have those freak out phases, okay? Next screen. Is this the is it?
No.
Two more slides? Okay. Once you get through your freak out phase, you're making your drinks correctly. You have all the necessary ingredients. You and your friends are done puking, right? It's gonna be that very nice experience, like we said earlier, and this is gonna be the reaction by the end of the night. Everyone's gonna be having a good time, holding up your perfectly concocted mixed drinks, and everyone's just gonna be having a good time. Right?
He told us like I like.
When you're doing a good job with your mixed drinks, everyone's having a good time, you pass that freak out moment, you learn the 3 basic drinks that we have to have as a beginner mixologist. You're gonna have all of your friends craving your drinks, licking their lips, wanting to have more drinks. They're gonna be asking you, give me a refill, give me a refill. I wanna try this, I wanna try that. When you get your friends licking their lips, you know it's gonna be a good time, you know that you've mastered your craft. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Thank you so much.
I was gonna grab the just end my life already.
All right. So this is our last intermission and our last presentation. I will give you an introduction and you give yourself one. So next we have Joseph. Welcome.
This is me. I haven't looked at it yet, but this is me. How to shoot a basketball.
Dude, you have the hardest one.
Let me tell you something, kids. My name is Joseph, and I've been teaching plenty of people how to shoot a basketball. Paul, Adrian, I've been working with him for years. That's still, don't judge my success based off of Adrian, because that's not an accurate representation of myself. But hopefully I can show you all how to shoot a basketball. Slide number 1 here, Stephen Curry, right? Prime example of how to shoot a basketball. When you think of Stephen Curry, what do you think of? Why is he such a good shooter? His wife is fucking hot, right? Step number 1, gotta wife up a cute chick, right? You don't wanna wife up a Kardashian and you end up like Chris Humphries, okay? So let me tell you, Steph Curry got a hot wife. Number 2, you know what else he's got going for him? He's light-skinned, he's handsome, he's toned. If he was single, I would be on that, but he's married, he's caked up. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. He's also got a shoe brand with Under Armour, so maybe that's the wave, I don't know. But, whatever he's doing is working for him, So, next slide. Oh, so this is me, middle school year, right? And I'm sure you're wondering, how did this guy end up looking like this, right? How did I get the form perfect? Well, the important thing is to know when you play against gentlemen with ski masks, to be precautious, okay? Because when you shoot, they're gonna be trying to undercut you, trying to get you injured. You gotta make sure that before they can hurt you, you hurt them first. So get them while they're shooting, right? Keep yourself healthy. The face, I mean, that's just gonna happen sometimes, and you gotta embrace it, you know? What happens on the court stays on the court. Next slide. Oh, this classic moment between the Suns and the Lakers here. I was there for this. I actually helped coach him. So this is actually a shooting technique that we've practiced many a time to get you nice and limber for the court, you know? You gotta make sure that they stretch you out well. That way you can exceed.
What are they stretching out?
They're stretching you out well.
Oh.
What is this position called? I'm sorry.
I didn't call him you. Yes.
What is this technique called?
So this is called the crouching tiger hidden dragon. You can't see it from this angle, but there's a hidden dragon down there. And you know, this just comes back to if you want to be good in HR, running a train helps. Yes. So he's trying to make sure that he's nice and limber for that train and ready to extend himself all the way. Next slide. Oh, so here we have, I believe that this is the Henny God. I might be mistaken. This is the Henny God? This is the Henny God. So if you want to be a good shooter, I mean, the Henny God, the name's self-explanatory. Get some Hennessy in your system, folks, okay? If you can't do Hennessy, do vodka. Am I right, ladies? Vodka is the way to go.
Yes.
You know, he's also doing we talked about the crouching tiger, hidden dragon last slide. This is the spread eagle. So you can tell he had some eagle powers. That's been good in his system. You can tell in his core here, it's really strong. And David West is just dumbfounded by how beautiful that his form is. So you gotta really make sure that you stretch prior, otherwise you won't be able to achieve this level of perfection. Yes?
And this spread eagle or whatever he's doing this helps become a better shooter.
Oh, absolutely. You know, you can be a good shooter. You can be good, you know, that's fine. But if you want to be the best, you want to be the best, beautiful, beautiful. Next slide. So, you don't want to be like this guy, let me tell you, okay? This is the guy that sleeps in. Let me tell you, I room with these two guys many a years, and I think I've seen them on a weekend like this every once in a while, okay? This is someone who's not dedicated to their craft. And you don't want to be like this. Tongue hanging out, that's how you get a train ran on you, okay? You got to keep the tongue in. Tongue out is for dunking. Tongue stays in while you're shooting, okay? I've seen it. It works. But at the end of the day, if you don't do this, that's how you achieve perfection. That's how you get the hot wife. That's how you end up light-skinned, caked up, like Steph Curry. And I haven't been counting my sides. So, that's the conclusion. Thank you, Chef.
Good job.
All for hearing. We had some great talks. You know,
Watch
learning
out,
how to
buddy.
build a career in HR, learning how to be an amateur mixologist, and lastly, learning how to build basketball better. I hope you learned something because I certainly did. Thank you.
The more you gotta put up, the more you know right there, the rainbow.